Hi, this is Norma Cowie again with another movie review. I had been wanting to go and see Matt Damon in Stillwater for some weeks, but my schedule and the movie schedules weren't coming together. Yesterday, I managed to go and see it. Now, I usually like Matt Damon's movies, and again, I wasn't disappointed. Director Tom McCarthy, who also co-wrote it with three other silent authors, created an interesting story. Now, I know there was a similar story in real life about a young American girl who was jailed in Italy, but they maintain that this is a very different story. And maybe it is, because a lot of years have gone by. So here we have Matt Damon as the father, named Bill, who is from Oklahoma, and has managed his accent from Oklahoma all the way through really, really well. And he goes off to see his daughter, obviously, again, he'd obviously been there several times, in Marseille, France, where she's been jailed for a murder of her girlfriend. Or perhaps I should say lover. Anyhow, he goes off there and he checks into his hotel, and his daughter, when he visits her, gives her a note all written in French. Sorry, not in French, but in French. Yeah, in French. Sorry. Oh boy, I messed up, aren't I? So anyway, he finds a lady who was also staying at the hotel who speaks English and interprets for him. And she has a little daughter. Now, the actress of the lady, who's called Virginie, is Camille Cotton, and beautiful, beautiful lady, just really nice lady. And the daughter is played by Abigail Breslin, and we've watched her grow on up, and this is quite an adult part for her. And so she's in jail. So Camille ends up helping the dad, helping Bill, and he sets up a relationship with the daughter, and ends up actually moving in with their apartment, not in a romantic relationship. And then I might be telling tales here, but they do end up in a romantic relationship. But then the young girl, Ellison, keeps saying this man killed her friend. And so following a whole lot of things, Bill runs this young kid down. And in the meantime, you get to see lots of bit about Marcel and different work things and different things that are going on in relationships and everything else. And then he does probably the worst thing he could do. He kidnaps this kid and ties him up. And it actually kind of rings the end of things in the relationship that he has with Camille, which is really going very well for him. You can tell he's now happier with his life and everything, but he really wants to prove his daughter's innocent because she maintains she's innocent. At the very end, the police come looking, and the little girl, Maya Lulu Scavad, I think you pronounce her last name. She's so cute. She ends up, she ends up lying for him. Well, the mother, of course, is really upset about that. And then she discovers he actually took this young man when the daughter was with him. So basically, out, you're gone. So the next thing we know is that the daughter is being released from jail and they're back in Oklahoma. But in the meantime, the young man who had been kidnapped, was under suspicion of having murdered the girl, makes a comment, and it's around Stillwater. It's about a necklace he had bought for his daughter when she was leaving to go and study in France. And it gets him thinking. And the final scene in the movie, it's in a way it's sad, but it's also so well done. So well done. Matt's wonderful acting, Gabrielle's wonderful acting just shows up really well. So did I really enjoy this movie? I was involved in the movie. It wasn't one of those ones that I went, oh yeah, great. I'm super, super glad I saw it, but it was well acted. The storyline was very clear. The end result was maybe not how everyone wanted it to be, but because it leaves a big question mark, but it also does determine that he had gone through a transformation. To me, as a transformational therapist as well, I was pleased with that. I would give this a 3.5 out of 5. And is it worth seeing? I think it's worth seeing, just because it talks about human nature, and it talks about how we as people will go to the ends of the earth for our children, because we will if we can. So thank you for watching. This is Norma Cowie, over and out. Look for my Wednesday talk. Look for my Sunday thought coming up tomorrow. You enjoy the movies.